All right, everyone, here we go with the full moon in Aries. All signs reading, doesn't matter what your sign is, it's straight up energy reading. Let's get this thing. You know what? I haven't even done a pre-shuffle yet. So I'll do that. Tell me about this moon, universe. What's going on with the soulmate cycle and the full moon in Aries? This is the hunter moon. That's what they're calling it. The hunter moon. Venus moves into Sagittarius right on top of it. That's the sign of the hunter. And I'm going to pull on Venus in Sagittarius, but I'm going to give it a chance to set in a little bit. This moon energy is quite strong. If I had to give it a name, I would call it the cut the crap moon. I would call it the get real moon. I would call it the pull your head out of your ass moon. It's a bit of getting real. On your side, on someone else's side, attached to all of us. We get real with this moon. For some of you, it'll be coming back into your power. Definitely for the DM side, it's a reality check. And that can be good for you. It can. It can be good for the DF side. Most of you watch it are DF. So let's see. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's temperance staring at you. Archangel Michael about truth, right? Healing through truth. What did I say? It's getting real. It comes up. There's your pre-shuffle right there. It's crossed by what? Judgment. Wow, this is pretty strong. If I had to take major arcana, and the Fool, and then the Seven of Cups. New options. Somebody here. There's a strong energy of doubt here that could set in. Be careful, okay? Somewhere in here is a band of doubt. It might hit the DM side, I'm not sure. I don't want it to hit you, okay? That being said here, this is what I said. It's about getting real. If I was to take more of a minor arcana court card, sort of the way I feel the energy, it would be an Eight of Swords, right? All caught up in your head, prison of the mind, sort of a thing, crossed by an Emperor. It's a bit of a get a grip energy. And I see it here. I see this happening. I see new opportunities. For some of you, things that have plagued you lately are going to kind of clear up a little bit. It may. All right. I mean, also all facets, all sorts of areas. But it's not for lack of effort on your part, okay? So it's a little bit of, you got to put some effort in to make that happen. Somebody coming towards you here. I got somebody who definitely knows what they want. I hope they don't stab themselves in the foot with that Five of Swords. Let's see where we go here. All right, so it's for your purposes, because you're here, right? You're getting the reading. It's the pull your head out of your ass moon. It's the get a grip moon. Whatever it is. All right. The energy lately has been very prone to Nine of Swords type, waking up paranoia kind of a thing and things like that. You may get signs, definitely with that many major arcana cards on the surface, right? That's a big deal. That's God source, the universe itself right there with judgment. And judgment don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. You might be getting signs and things like that. You'll see signs. Pay attention to anything. Signs you see on the road, things people say, things you overhear people say, shows that come on your TV set, that kind of thing. Or across your computer screen, one or the other. This first card out's before the cut. That's why the fuck are we here? Full moon. Right. Page of Pentacles. That's very similar to the energy I got the other day in the second half of the month reading where I talked about those poor little deer in Maui. It is a strange commercial. We saw it yesterday afternoon, too. We saw that commercial again. It came on. And it is strange because you think, if you've never seen it before, you think it's going to be about, oh, it's wonderful. Look at that. I want to go to Maui now and see those cute deer. And then you turn around and the next thing, they carving up the chops at the table. It's just very strange. And the commercial comes to an end with, because you start with loving these deer. The very end of the commercial also comes in snack sticks. Okay, I mean, it's cold. Ow. I mean, I get why they're doing it. Controlling a population. They're not indigenous. I get it. But ow, ends in snack sticks. Those beautiful deer is all running on the hill are available in snack sticks. Right here, your Page of Pentacles is available in snack sticks. Okay? Whatever the fuck snack sticks are. I guess jerky or some kind of Slim Jim type thing. I don't know. But it's communication coming, but it's very small. It's somebody here, again, somebody pulls their head out of their ass, but it still smells like it's been up their ass a little bit. Okay? Pay attention to what I said the second half of the month reading, because of course that's going to apply here on some level. Right? What comes after the cut? 3 swords, yeah. Somebody's very afraid to talk about something with you. You have someone attached to you who's very afraid to talk about the elephant in the room, or in this case, the 3 swords in the room. This moon should give them the balls to do it, but you may have to, they may just get the wick started. You may have to take the conversation and snowball it a bit and go from there. Okay? It's that kind of thing. All right. All right, let's go. You're going to have to, you guys always reflect as either Empress or Queen of Pentacles in my reading. That fawn on that page of Pentacles is the fawn pictured with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to have to be the bigger deer here. All right? All right. You're not available in snack sticks. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go here. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Aries. The get a grip moon. The pull your head out of your ass moon. The realize you're the shit moon. I don't know. However you want to phrase it. Let's go. All right. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Overall energy is the 4 swords, fueled by 6 wands. Yeah, there's just, it's a Phoenix rising. We saw the Phoenix rising energy up in the pre-shuffle with the Judgment card. It's a Phoenix rising energy. From nothing comes a huge victory. We're snatching victory out of nowhere. It may seem like it comes out of nowhere, but it doesn't. It's actually divinely guided with the Ace of Swords there. We've got a lot going on with the North Node and South Node opposing each other, kind of a thing with a lot of. There's just a lot of nodal energy right now all the way around. You know, it's not just one specific alignment, which you may get on your astrology sites, but it's more than that. It's the way it's interacting with the core energies and stuff. There's a lot of destiny and fate. Things feel very big under this full moon. Okay, so yeah, I can dig it. But you can still snatch defeat from the hands of victory all the time. Somebody might not. I don't know. Let's see. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how this person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Is the hidden energy message from the universe read with the energy connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and we'll probably extend it. Because this is pretty powerful shit. Let's see. Energy around your connection. Yeah, there he is. What did I say earlier? I said if I was to take this energy and make it more minor arcana court card, it'd be the 8 of Swords crossed by the Emperor. There's the Emperor right there. The DM side here is getting a grip. This moon will cause any deep masculine energies attached to you. A runner, a family member you have a soul connection with, whatever it is. Masculine energies are pulling up their big boy pants and getting it together. That'll apply to you as well. You have, even though you guys are the DFs in the cycle generally, but we have both inside, male and feminine, male and masculine, feminine and masculine energies, and we're supposed to balance them. Right? Well, your masculine energies are coming up. So fine, you're going to pull up your big boy pants too. Somebody here is getting a grip. I like this. I like that energy. It's a balanced emperor, someone who knows what they want. I think on the way they chicken out a little bit. That's very common, but whatever. What's going on in their life? 3D. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. It's all fake though. You know, it is. It is a bit of puffing up. It's a bit of rattlesnake here, right? The King of Wands is my cobra. He puffs up the hood. Please don't bite me. Please, scare you away. The rattlesnake does the same thing with the rattle. They don't want to bite. Biting's risky. They got to stretch out. Very risky. Somebody here is risk averse, but pretending they're not. All right, I'll put it that way. Toward what? I don't know. Well, I would guess toward your connection, but I would guess toward the stuff in their life too. In other words, it's like if they had, with an energy like this right here, if your person's married or in a relationship, they would tell the person, let's do a trial separation rather than leave them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of pussyfooting around the fact that let's just do a trial separation, I mean, just in case, kind of a thing, hedging bets sort of a thing. It is a little of that. The soul energy is here. It bookends the Emperor. 8 of Pentacles. I knew there was an 8 attached to that Emperor. I thought it felt more like 8 of Swords to me, but the 8 of Pentacles, yeah, it's someone here who's getting a grip. Same thing. Someone's willing to put in the work now. To a point. Okay, to a point. All right. We'll learn more when we clarify. What's the universe won't tell us? The Hermit. Wow, these two are read together. This is powerful. This is powerful. Somebody's having a powerful awakening. Is it a dark night of the soul? Is it, no. It's a powerful awakening, relatively speaking, by this side standards. It is. It is a very powerful awakening. I like it in their world. For you, it'd be like a minor little thing, but okay. Potential final outcome read with Fakey McFakerman, Queen of Wands here. The Nine of Wands, yeah. Again, somebody is fronting, like the kids used to say, right? Somebody's fronting a little bit, but that's okay. But that's okay. Sometimes we have to front. Somebody's still wearing a mask, but it's a mask that makes them do something, all right? It's a mask that makes them get a grip. Sometimes we have to do that. It's the same energy I'd get somebody telling themselves in the mirror, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, right? I don't know if this energy really believes that, but, they say it enough that it just rings in their head. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Let's go. Let's clarify. Let's talk to the witches. All right? Why is the Emperor here? Let's talk about the Emperor. Let's talk about the Emperor in the room. All right? Let's see. Why is the Emperor here? What do we got? Let's see where we go. All right. It's crossed by Justice. These are some powerful cards. I mean, it is really amazing. Yeah, somebody here it's balanced energy. Somebody's energy is balancing. Somebody's figured something out. Somebody's having an awakening. These are big cards, but it's relative. Okay, it's relative. In other words, it's big for them. For you, you might be like, well, I've gone on a dark night of the soul. For this person here, it's a dimly lit evening of the soul. Can we call it a dimly lit evening of the soul? We'll call it that. What's on top here? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I mean, it is. Yeah, somebody's having an epiphany. Somebody's realizing some things. But it's a dimly lit evening of the soul. All right? Not a dark night by any means. And we can see the lighting right there. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The epiphany they're having maybe is that you would have changed their life and they want to maybe change it. Maybe they're realizing some of the things, some of the ways that your connection has changed them or your presence has changed them. It's possible. Tens are the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. This is just your connection, so I'm not going to say communication or anything like that, but I will say that somebody is having a dimly lit evening of the soul. All right, not a dark night of the soul, just a dimly lit evening. But by their standards, it's pretty big. These are pretty huge. Justice crossed by crossing the Emperor. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about Fakey McFakerman here. Let me turn this fan on. It's getting a little warm in here. What's going on? Queen of Wands. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Crossed by the Ten of Swords. It's kind of what I said. Something's coming to an end in somebody's life, but they're doing a soft touch to it. Okay? This is their 3D energies around them. This is what's going on in their life right now. It's possible. Now, some of you might look at this and go, well, isn't it possible that the Ten of Swords is saying that being fake and phony is coming to an end? Yeah, it's possible, but that's not how the energy is reflecting. What's fueling off of that? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. I mean, somebody is getting real. It is the get real, get a grip moon, right? But somebody now is tempted to do something that they've been chicken to do before. But there's still, because of this energy, the Queen of Wands, that wall of pretense, there's still a hedging the bets kind of energy there. You can take it however you want. That's the energy I get. Okay? What's on top? The Knight of Wands, yeah. Now, again, a very emotionally immature energy. It's somebody rushing through things. This is my guy who glazes over the instructions, right? Yeah, I got it, right? It's a bit of that. Again, it's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I said. Why is the Knight of Wands? Because he can get out as fast as he comes in. All right, that's hedging your bets. I do that sometimes. If I'm going to some place I think it may or may not go well, some kind of party or event, first thing I do is I look for all the exits. I make sure I know how to get out every possible way. That way I hedge my bets. I go in, it goes good, I stay, it goes bad. I know 50 ways to get out, right? All right. Now, what's going on with the Knight of Wands? Four of Swords. I like it when our overall energy, Four of Swords, shows up in the reading. Where it shows up is very telling. Again, it backs up what I said about with the Knight of Cups underneath the Ten of Swords. Somebody here has done nothing. They're going to do something. It might be an impulsive action. It might be just sort of a spring out of bed and do it first thing, sort of a thing like that. But either way, they are hedging their bets a little bit. There is still some fakey McFakerman there. Like I said, it is the wake up. I think for you, this is a huge move. I think for the DF side, this is a dark night of the soul, a little mini one. But I think for the DM side, I'm just going to be honest, this feels like a dimly lit evening of the soul. All right? Like I said, let's talk about the minor arcana here in the soul. Kind of proves that. We didn't get a big card here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Tell me about it. I like the universe's sense of humor with the Hermit, though. I do get a kick out of that, and justice crossing it. It's big for somebody. It's a big deal, right? It's a big deal. Think about it. For some things that you do that you're really good at are really easy for you, right? But for someone else, it's a big fucking deal. I mean, for this person, whatever they're doing is a huge deal. To them, it feels very big. It doesn't have to be your runner. This could be anybody you have a soul connection with. It's going to be different for all of you. But, I don't have a devil on the table yet. I don't. I do have a tower. I got a tower crossing the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, it all reflects as very sudden sort of actions. Somebody wakes up, they get a notion, ding, they know what they want to do, and they go do it. It looks like somebody's coming towards you. There is a wall here, like I said, with that Page of Pentacles, right in the why the fuck are we here position before the cut. I think they get the conversation started, and I think it's up to you the rest of the way to knock the wall down, right? If you want to. With whoever this is. This might be a relative you've got a long-standing issue with. This could be a friend who has something that they need to tell you, get off their chest. I don't know. For some of you, though, this is a great love. I will tell you, this is somebody who loves you a lot, whoever the fuck this is. What's on top? Yeah, Temperance. That's true. That's the card we opened with in the pre-shuffle. It's Temperance. It's somebody getting a grip here. Somebody feels like they wanted. Their soul is making them believe that they're protected, but they're still nervous, so they're looking for all the exits first. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of that, but they are actually protected here. This connection that you have with whoever this is divinely protected. Oh, I can see that. Why is the and that plays out in many different ways. Why is the Temperance here? Yeah, the King of Cups. Somebody wants to control their emotional output here. They can't control the soul. The soul is going crazy for your connection right now. Soul is activating this Hulk-like emperor here. Okay? But somebody's ego won't let them open up fully. That's why there's a wall here. And that's why that Page of Pentacles was there before the cut. All right, let's talk about the Hermit. I've been waiting to get to this fucker. Now, I pretty much know how this is going to end. All right? I say that, but sometimes I'm wrong, right? But, we'll see what the Hermit has to say. Tell me about the Hermit. I say that, but sometimes I'm way off. We'll see. All right. That's why we pull the reading, right? Let's see. The Hermit. I like this moon for you. I like it for me, too. I like this moon for everybody. I just think certain energies are not going to take full advantage of it. It's not a moon. Look, this side is hedging their bets. All right? They're checking for all the exits. Just light touch everything. If they're breaking up with somebody, it's let's try a trial separation. If you're at that point, it's trial separation. What does that mean? Right? You can't cook your own eggs, so you go back? It's a light touch here. But this is the energy of this moon, this full moon in Aries, is not indicative of that. You shouldn't do that. This full moon is about, just cutting loose, pulling your head out of your ass, getting a grip, trying new things, going off full cocked, not half cocked. It really is. So it's about dark nights of the soul, not dimly lit evenings of the soul that we have here. So that's why there's a wall. The net result is somebody will get the conversation started if they come towards you. I can't predict free will, but the opportunity is there in the energy for somebody else to get it started, and you take it and run with it. And they'll stay with you when you run with it in this moon energy, which will ring out for a couple of weeks. It's a good, it ties with my second half of the month reading. Come on, universe, I'm still shuffling here. I got nothing else to tell them. I don't have anything else to say, so I hope we're done shuffling. The Nine of Pentacles. What is fueling that? Why you give me the Five of Cups underneath the Nine of? This is weird. Weird. Somebody's disappointed in their own selves a little bit. How do I phrase this? What analogy do I have here? It's like you just won the lottery, and your attitude towards it is you're going to miss top ramen. Oh, but I'm going to miss living on top ramen noodles and macaroni and cheese. Oh, that's such a shame, right? You could still go back and eat them every once in a while, knock yourself out. I mean, at the end of the day here, it's the best analogy I can come up with for that crossing energy. Somebody here feels the energy of a dark night of the soul, but knows that they should shut the light out and just go with it, but they leave the light on anyway. Somebody wants to feel that way. And they get disappointed in their own selves. But this is good sign, though. This Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. I do see someone coming towards you, taking a leap of faith. But for some reason, it's a weird energy in the environmental energy where it makes them feel like it's a mistake in progress, which would, while they're doing it. And I have done that. These events, sometimes I have gone to, usually for my wife's work, where I'm like, oh, this is going to go poorly, right? Where I have to look for the exits before I get there and hedge my bets and all of that. The whole way there, I'm thinking, I just have a feeling. Sometimes you just get a feeling, right? This is why that they're doing this. This is why they're hedging their bets. It's why they're looking for the exits first. It's why this wall is here. It's why it's a dimly lit evening of the soul when the universe is calling for a dark night. Complete darkness, the silence, the law of pure potentiality. Figure it all out. Get the messages. You don't get them all in a dimly lit night of the soul. It's because somebody's reading their intuition wrong. Their instincts are steering them in the wrong direction, or perhaps they're overthinking their very strong instincts, like we talked about in a recent reading. Didn't I talk about that in Mercury reading that I did recently about the spidey sense running wild? I even put up a tweet. Well, I still call them tweets. I don't care if Darth Vader bought Twitter. I'm still calling them tweets. Where I had Spider-Man go crazy with his spidey sense, that little gif. Maybe somebody here didn't watch my reading and they're, running with their intuition. They're not doing it right, which is sort of how that reading came out anyway, right? What's on top? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's resisting. All the messages are coming in. Somebody's resisted to them. They're going to get in the water, though. But they're probably going to get in the water with all their clothes on. And the thing is, you, me, all of us, we skinny dipping in there. And it's weird if you got a whole group of people. I don't know if you've ever been skinny dipping. I have. Being from where I'm from and some of the places I've lived, there's many ponds like that. It's weird if everybody inside is doing that, and then you're the one person who leaves their clothes on and comes in. I mean, it's just weird. You don't do that. Just leave, motherfucker, right? It is what it is. It's just the easiest way I can explain it. They're getting in the water, but with all the fucking armor on. All right? They're looking for all the exits, and I've explained why. It's this uneasy feeling. I get it. Why is that here? The Queen of Swords. Again, they're taking in some of the truths, but not all of them. I'm drawn to the clouds here. Again, they're going to start this conversation. They're going to spin the wheel. It's up to you to keep the ball in the air, keep it spinning. Okay, that's all. It says the same thing. Let's talk about the Nine of Wands. Maybe there's something else. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Okay, what would make me completely wrong here? I don't know. Nothing really. I mean, it's pretty much. I can't think of a card that would fall here that might do that. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, even if an Ace of Pentacles fell here, it would be, yeah, you'll get there. It's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, but it does feel a little sloggy. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like the way my dad used to assign chores to us kids when we were little. He'd go out and get it started, and then he'd tell us to get the rest. Right? So somebody went out and they cut they chainsawed some around the fence, but the fence is still standing, and it's like, yeah, you go ahead and do the grunt work and kick that over and knock it down. He used to get the fun job. He was the one with the chainsaw. The rest of us were the ones with gloves on and hammers and moving stuff. I mean, it's a bit of that. They're coming with the chainsaw, and it's up to you to put in the grunt work. It's what it feels like. All right? Oh, my God. What's going on here with the Nine of Wands? Maybe your soulmate is my dad and he's having you remove a fence, because that's how it would happen, I tell you. I guarantee it. I said he was a contractor. Yeah, I've told you that, but he was the boss. It was his company. Sat in the office most of the day. Yeah. He used to watch old cartoons. He used to like, from the 50s, they had a cartoon called Deputy Dog. He used to love Deputy Dog cartoons. Right? He used to watch all the Canadian ones too, Bullwinkle, all that stuff. Yeah, wow, Dudley Do-Right. Anyway, it's crossed by 4 wands as the energy. Look, there's a chance here. Once we, look, I got Bruce Springsteen's Promised Land ringing in my head right now. Once we get this fence down, it's the Promised Land. It's the 4 wands here. There's just, this needs to be addressed. Once we do that, we got a nice piece of property to work with. Okay? Yeah, it's just the way it reads. What's on top? The moon. Yeah. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Why is this wall here? Why is this person resistant? Why are they looking for the exits? Why? Why are they just getting the conversation started, then you need to finish it? Because they're afraid. They're afraid of the unknown. It's most people. Most people are afraid of the unknown. Right? That's how they get conned. That's how they call these ridiculous things that are on TV at night trying to sell you stuff and whatever. They scare the shit out of you. Fear-mongering wins the day these days. You got a whole segment of the population that's scared to death because they've been fear-mongered about all sorts of shit. It's just been exaggerated. Well, there you go, right here. Somebody's mind is running wild with them. Oh, this ain't going to work out. I'm going to need to get the hell out of there. Right? Their spidey sense is going crazy. It's what I said in the Mercury reading, which is obviously here. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. All my readings are connected. They always are. So you got to remember them. You got to take notes and things like that. You do what you want with the readings. I do. I have notes sometimes if it's worth noting. Right? It's worth noting what happened in that Mercury reading because it bleeds over into the second half of the month. And this moon is a real activator. Full moons always are. You know, it's powerful energy. It's strong enough to move the fucking oceans and stretch the earth a little bit as it does it. That's some powerful energy that affects us. All right, why is the moon here? Somebody afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of what's going to happen. You know, sort of like you want to say something to somebody, you say it and then you look away. You know, you brace for impact. It's a bit of that. It's an exaggeration, but it's a bit of that. Why is the moon here? The 9 of Wands. See? It's exactly, it's saying Steve's right. When we get a duplicate here, this card checks my read on this card. Why is the 9 of Wands here? The moon. Why is the moon here? Because of the 9 of Wands. Because again, somebody here is absolutely afraid of what's on the other side of the wall. They're just going to get it started. They don't want to do the grunt work. They don't want to put it in. They're pretty sure there's a sun, there's happiness on the other side of it, but they're not sure, so they're going to hedge their bets. This is the same energy right here. These are read with these that I would get. I could say the same thing here. I'm going to leave somebody, but I'm going to make sure I can get back in. Right? Like I said here, if they're going to leave somebody, they're going to try a trial separation. That's a trial separation right there. Yeah, there's a wall between us, but I can still see you. Right? Like that. It's a bit of that. They know there's the sun there, but they're not sure. The problem I have with that is it's about the not sure part. Life's magic. The whole point of life, all of the learning is in the not knowing. Is in the not knowing what's on the other side of the thing. That's the whole fun. I mean, you can look at it, that's the whole point of going to a movie. Right? You don't know what's going to happen the first time you go. It's exciting. It's why you go. It's why you initially spend the money. You go back and watch the movie again because you liked it, it stirred an emotion, and you're hoping to get that high again. You go back and see a movie a second, third, or fourth time for the same reason a heroin addict goes back and tries heroin again for a second, third, and fourth time, chasing that first high. You won't find it. Maybe you want to find something else that's in the plot or whatever. But it's about the unknown. That's what makes it exciting. That's why we'll pay $50 for a bucket of popcorn and $80 for a bucket of Capricorn. I mean, it's what it is. Somebody here is not getting that point. I think this moon's job is to teach them that. I think they're going to learn that. I think that's the lesson should they choose to take it. All right? But yeah, somebody coming in. I see it. It's possible. The energy's there. The potential's there with the 4 of Wands absolutely crossing here. You know? But I think they just get the conversation started. I think it's up to you to keep it rolling. I think once they do, once they see, oh, that sun is there, I think they'll help you take down this wall. I think this could be a very productive time. The good news is somebody is making an effort here, you know. Whether they reach your place all the way or not, I can't say, because I can't predict free will, right? Whether they hit the send button, in other words. But they probably definitely go type that damn something to you, or you'll hear from somebody in some capacity. It is possible. The energy just provides opportunity. That's all. All right. Nobody can predict free will. Nobody can. Doesn't matter. Little free will decisions change courses all the time. But this moon, we're pulling on the moon energy. It is to get a grip. It is to pull your head out of your ass. It is about not worried about what the unknown is, realizing that that's where the fun is, not knowing what's coming next. All right. I don't know. A dimly lit evening of the soul is coming towards you. It's up to you if you want to, what you want to do with it from there. It's up to you. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Give me 3 cards from the bottom and across the card. What do you want to tell these people? Yeah, it's up to you. Ace of Wands, right? It's my match, lit in the wind. You can keep it lit or not. All right, it's up to you. 5 of Cups. Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles, crossing the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is, the universe wants, the energy seems to want me to give you a piece of advice. I gave this advice to a friend of mine about, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I'm going to phrase it differently for you. Try to have some fun with this. I know it's just a paraphrasing of the energy, but I'm taking it mostly off of the 5 of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups. This is one of those moments. Some of you might be watching this reading and I give you the final outcome and you go, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's typical, right? Like, try not to take that attitude. This is not, the universe is saying this is something you won't want to miss out on. There's something in this for you that if you miss out on it, it'd be a real shame. Okay? So try to have some fun with it. Try to have some fun with the fact that this person will keep, this wheel will keep spinning. The ball will stay in the air if you keep it there. Okay? It's entirely up to you. You have all the power here. But it is a connection that's worth giving to. Even if you don't go anywhere with this person, whoever it is, or end up with this person, you get something out of it. There's some sort of healing that you get out of it. All right? I will, again, I don't like to, I'm going to do it extended, but I don't like to hold my readings hostage. I'll clarify the 6 of Pentacles. All right? Just for fun. Okay? Let's see. Let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles. I don't have anywhere else to be today, so whatever. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Yeah. Something here, all of this that we've talked about, this energy that's attached to you, having its dark evening or dimly lit evening of the soul, right? This is your Ace of Swords. This is it right here. There's something in this for you that activates something. It does something for you. It teaches you something. It helps you get the most out of this. It helps you get a grip here in the get a grip / pull your head out of your ass moon, right? Either or. You can look at it either way. If you think it's too harsh, Steve, I don't need to pull my head out of my ass, fuck you, fine. Then just call it the get a grip moon, right? Why not? You get a chance to adjust your grip a little tighter on your life, on who you are, where you're going. Knight of Wands here. Why is that here? Yeah, the 6 of Swords. Again, it's up to you what you do with this. You can glaze over it or whatever, but the universe is saying if you take the slow ride, it benefits you a great deal. Look at that. I just pulled the next card to see if I'm right. Here's the slow ride right here. Here's the fast ride. Here's the glaze over it. You both can take this attitude. You can take an attitude all you want and shut this down immediately, but the universe says take the slow ride. There's something very big in this for you, and this is a very powerful connection. There's something else you have to get from this person that will help you greatly. It really will. All right, so do what you want to do. Knock yourself out. All right, and don't be afraid to speak your truth, by the way. All right, there's a moon right there. I'm going to extend this. I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm going to have a little fun with this energy. I'm going to pull a little deeper on you. I'm going to pull on you outside of this. Let's see what this full moon is doing for you. And then we'll pull more on your connection here and see what's coming towards you. Maybe we'll pull a pyramid on as well and see what else might be coming towards you, what you got to look forward to. All right? So we'll just see where it all takes us. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. Good luck.